Hi guys, this is Cyril, aka C to the YRIL, and I know it's been a long time. I talked about my cloud journey and stuff. Yeah, for some reasons I've been quite engaged lately, but I think this period that we are having later coming soon, I'll be much more available to just share content. So today I just want to share some things I never knew before I came here. So I'm currently in EU, and some of the reasons why I've not really been sharing my content on clouds and stuff like that is due to some engagement and coming to a new environment, trying to settle down and all that stuff. It's actually very very challenging, because you get to meet new culture, new language, new food. So some of the basic things I actually did not know about before I actually jumped down into this place. I'll be sharing it. And if you're just joining today, please don't forget to like and share this video. You could also subscribe. So for those of you that are trying to come to maybe to the EU regions, maybe the Schengen countries like Portugal, Spain, Italy, France, Germany, I think this actually boils down to similarities they have because they are all Schengen regions. So some of the things I actually never knew was the fact that you get to pay your rent like every month. So like back to back. So you make the money, you pay the rent, you make the money. So it's kind of crazy because right there in Nigeria, actually my rent was like 300 to 500, and I get to pay like just for a year, which is naira anyway, naira, like. Then for you come to the European nation and you see the rent of like around maybe 450 to like 550, and you get to pay every month. And this is not naira actually. It is crazy. This is euros. So you're paying your rent every month in euros, 550 or 450, and the next month you get to pay again. That's a lot of that's a lot of money. But then you can't compare the income, the earnings, right? Because you get to earn, you get to pay. You get earn, you get to pay. So some of the things I learned recently is that the language is actually very very important. So you need to understand the language. If you're going to Italy, learn the language. Like that's what I come to realize about this European nation. And also coupled with the immigration stuff, I think a lot of countries are also um, really really pressurizing on the language stuff because they want you to be able to integrate properly when it comes to getting jobs, opportunity, and also even acquiring for benefits, becoming a resident. So many stuff actually boils down to language. So some of the things I never knew was you need to also get the language very well. You also need to be willing to adapt because there will be so many culture shock when it comes to visiting from Africa to one of the Schengen countries, like a lot of culture shock. Also, the food, right? So, for some reasons, I've been eating more of the different kind of breads they have. Like, we have pain au chocolat, baguettes. Oh my God, I'm laughing because I know I have been a bread addict lately, and pain au lait, the mandolin. So there are kind of so many breads. Like I think I got one here. So let me see. So this is example of baguette. So yeah, this is a baguette, and this is actually one amazing favorite dish from this region where I'm calling from. So yeah, and aside that also you also need to understand that when you come to the European nation, um, you get so many bills to pay. Unlike in Nigeria, where I came from, I think it's just the tax and some bills, which is also with the rent. But in this place here, the bills also come monthly, like your phone subscription. Like man, I never knew like you pay in like around 10 or 9 euros per month, and also your transportation cost. So something I like about this place that I really like about is transportation. Like for transportation, it's really really organized. So you only get to pay like 88 euros a month for your transportation, which is covering the train, tram, the subways, and also bus. So yeah, you have a lot of transportation stuff to cover. So, but in the next video, I'm just going to talk about the opportunities right here. But I just want to talk about what I experienced when it comes to culture, transportation, and food. Bye.